guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a super exciting video today. I made my first ever purchase from Nomad Cosmetics and I got the Witchy Salem palette. When I opened this palette, I was so freaking excited. And this is the first thing that I saw. On the front, it has a, I don't even know what material this is. This is, it's kind of like a 3D material, like vinyl. If any of you guys are watching, if you were from the 80s or 90s, you'll probably remember bookmarks made around that time period with like 3D like pictures. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So this palette is by Nomad Cosmetics, which I'm sure many of you guys on YouTube will probably know. I've seen a couple of YouTubers talk about this, so when I saw their videos, I was like, you know what, I'm getting this palette because this is just literally right up my alley. I mean, it's like Halloween themed. And the first thing is you get a background of like spooky trees, and then the front image is this like fall farmhouse scene, and then when you slightly turn it, it turns spooky and there's like a witch and they're doing like a little ritual or something over here, and then you have the little pumpkins. This is seriously the coolest thing I have ever seen. I am obsessed with this so much. And the packaging is really nice, and just like even like holding it in my hand, it's just like, it's just so nice. So this palette retails for, I think it's like $50 retail price. In case I get that wrong, I'm gonna put that on the screen here. I actually used a discount code from one of the YouTubers that I watch, and her name is BiancaSkogenBeauty, and I'll put her name on the video. So when you open this up, you have a mirror here, and then you have all of these gorgeous colors, and all of the shimmers are stamped like Halloween. Like you have a cauldron here, a kitty, a bat, pumpkin. When I opened the packaging, I was like just staring at it. So honestly, I've never really had, like I do have high-end makeup palettes, like my Tarte makeup palettes. Even though I don't really pay full price for them, they are like a higher quality palette. But there's something about this palette, like when I'm holding it in my hand, like it just feels like really high quality. So we're gonna be creating a spooky look with this Nomad palette. So on my face, I have my moisturizer lotion from Dollar Tree. And then I also put this all over my face as well. I'm also wearing my Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. as well as my e.l.f. Stay Cool stick. And I actually am almost done with this. I only have like this much left. So for this look, I kind of want to play around with some Halloween colors today. We're going to start off with this purple here. And this is in the shade Salem Columns. And it's just basically a really bright royal purple color. And I'm going to be applying this to the crease. And this is my first time owning a Nomad palette like ever, so you will be getting my first reactions to this. So right off the bat, these are very nice colors, very pigmented, and I absolutely love this purple color here. This is really blendable. I'm going to be taking my blending brush, just kind of buff that purple out. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. I love that. So whenever I put on like lid shades, I like to use my NYX glue. But because I want to see the quality of these colors, I'm just going to do it without anything like extra. So I'm going to be taking this green shade here called Dark Demons, and it has an adorable little kitty on it. And I'm just going to get some on my brush. Like, look at how pigmented that is. That is just really beautiful. And the color is so rich. I'm just gonna take that green and apply that to the lids. And honestly, I do feel like my eyeshadow is kind of creasing a little bit, but I honestly think it's the base I used. That's why I think the color balded a little bit here, but we'll just kind of work with it. That is just like one application of the green. Oh my gosh, I'm already in love with this. Add in a little bit more purple here and kind of like blended it out. It's kind of hard to get up close whenever I'm filming this because I'm like blind basically, so I love how this looks. I think so. I'm gonna be going bold with this, and I'm gonna take this black shade here in Witch City. And I'm going to be applying that to my outer corner. And that's going to basically kind of smoke out these colors. And I'm only applying this to my outer corners. I'm just kind of tapping that black right into my eye. Yeah, so this black is very pigmented. Like, I only use a very little bit. And you do get some fallout from this. So next, I'm going to be taking this beautiful shimmery shade in Rope's Mansion. This color is absolutely beautiful. It's just basically a gorgeous shimmer purple. And it's the darkest one in this palette. So I'm going to be taking this shade, and I'm going to completely cover the purple with it. Wow, that is absolutely stunning. This is so beautiful. This is actually the prettiest purple shade I have ever worn. And then when I turn, I can kind of see a little bit of like pink. So I think this is a duochrome shade. Right over the green, I'm going to be using Salem Willows. And this is a beautiful shimmer green. And I'm going to basically pop that right on top of the green here. And they are mixing a little bit, but honestly that's okay because this is strictly a Halloween look. So then I'm going to clean this up and apply my foundation, and I'll be right back. So I used my little foundation mix here. This is literally falling apart and I had to get new container for this. But this is a blend of face lotion, Covergirl, Huda Beauty, my own little custom mix. I am also using my e.l.f. Halo Glow. And the next two products are actually in my project pan right now, and I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Medium Buff 225. And then I'm also using my Revlon Bronzilla bronzer. And coming up in future tutorials, I won't always share like the face part just because I don't want it to become too repetitive. But I will share my progress on how I'm using these up as we go along. So then going back to the eyes, for my under eye, I'm actually going to be digging into another palette in my project pan. I'm going to be using this shimmery black shade because I want to use the sparkles in it. I want the sparkles to kind of pop. And then I'm going to be taking the lightest purple shade here, and use that for my inner corner. And I'm going to be kind of extending that to this inner eye area. And this is just a really beautiful shimmer shade. This is called Gallows Hill. I'm obsessed with all the little spooky names in this palette. And I really love this light purple. It's kind of like a little bit pink. And I'm even kind of like bringing it out a little bit. These colors are just, honestly, I'm kind of blown away by how amazing this palette is. It's just like stunning. So I mainly got this palette because I really wanted to find some really good red shades in here. And I really like that they added some orange colors. They kind of did like a little bit of everything when it comes to Halloween colors. And then you have these shimmers, and these shimmers are not just like a flat color. It's like a multi-chrome. And especially this shade right here, like this one, Old Burying Point. It's like a beautiful gray, but it has like a little bit of orange or red. And the camera doesn't pick it up, but yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And at the end of the video, I'm actually going to be swatching this on my hand so you guys can see what to expect if you do end up making a choice to purchase this palette if you don't already have it. I like that they put in some neutral matte shades like these grays and the orange. So this is like, this could easily be like a neutral palette. For my cheeks, we had to go with an orange blush, so I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me blush in Medium Coral. And this has a highlight to it as well. And we're just going to apply that to the cheeks. And that orange is going to basically make this Halloween look tie together, because it is not Halloween if you don't have a little bit of orange. And you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more to the eyes. I decided to take out my Lancome Le Pop eyeshadow palette. And this one is currently in my project pan as well. And I'm gonna be using this orange shade here. I'm gonna be applying that to my inner corner. I just want to get a little bit of orange in this look. And then I'm going to be blending that a little bit into the purple. I could have used the orange in that palette, but because this is a palette that I'm going to be focusing on, I do have to use my older stuff. And then I'm going to be taking this highlighter color and applying that under my eyebrows. And I don't do my eyebrows because my eyebrows are already like bushy as it is. And I don't really feel like I need to like mess with them too much. Normally when I wear makeup, I like to focus on my eyes and my cheeks. So yeah, I feel like that orange kind of gives it a little bit more of like a Halloween look and kind of ties together the blush a little bit. And then for my eyes, I'm going to be using my beloved Mega Plush and Great Lash. And my Mega Lash just fell on the floor and it fell behind a box, but I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Sky High Mascara, and this is actually one of my newer mascaras that I've picked up recently, and I am obsessed with this. Apply that to my lashes, but first I'm going to be taking my eyeliner, and I completely forgot to do this. It's just my Wet n Wild black eyeliner. And I'm gonna line my waterline. Yeah, and that black really ties this look together. So let's talk about this mascara real quick. So I don't know if this is new. I feel like recently they just advertised it. But this is a waterproof mascara and it's called Sky High. And it makes your lashes like stand out, like every individual lash. And it does have short bristles. And I took this with me on my vacation and I just absolutely loved it. And wearing this with minimal makeup or just by itself really makes your eyes really pop. So I'm going to apply it on this eye and leave this one blank. So you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. The Sensational and then the Great Lash by itself. And I just really like how it applies on my eyes. I would say it's very comparable to the Mega Lash. However, the Mega Lash is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. So when I wear this Sky High mascara, I always wear it by itself. I never feel like I need to wear it with another mascara. And right now, it does kind of make my eyelashes a little bit chunky. And for my lips, I'm going to be taking my AOA Studio lip color in Lush, and this is just basically a berry liquid lipstick. I was choosing that between choosing the orange or the black. You know what, I did want to use the berry, but now I'm thinking the black might be good. I'm gonna go with the black. It is officially Halloween season, so I'm going all in with the black. Alright, so that completes my Halloween inspired makeup look. And honestly, this palette is really amazing. All of the colors are absolutely stunning and perfect for Halloween. Perfect for any time of year, really. And for me, I love Halloween all year round, so it's just like a palette that was literally made for me, and I'm obsessed with it so much. And I think I'm gonna do more looks with this. Yeah, that completes my makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't purchased this palette, I highly recommend it. I'm gonna leave the link where you can get it down below. I think it's definitely worth it for the money. You got all these amazing shades that can be worn daily if you wanted. So definitely pick it up. Definitely support a small business, and you'll probably fall in love with it just as much as I did. And that's all for today's video. Comment down below if you like this look, and leave a pumpkin emoji if you watch this video all the way through. Go ahead and leave a comment, or just tell me how much you love Halloween, or I don't know. Like, I like to chat with you guys. I like to talk about makeup. I see you guys subscribe, but I don't see you guys interacting, and I promise I don't bite. So you can tell me how much you love the makeup palette. If you did buy it, you could tell me if you like Halloween or if you don't like Halloween. Like, as you can see, I'm starting to decorate a little bit. It is October 1st when I'm filming this, so I'm not sure when this video will go up. But there will probably be like more decorations in the back because I'm still working on things. And this week I've been going gung-ho on my Bath and Body Works shelf. I've been deep cleaning everything. So I've been feeling really productive recently. I'm hoping to get everything decorated and get my Bath and Body Works collection videos out soon. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel if you like Bath and Body Works, if you like makeup palettes, if you like makeup in general, beauty. I'm currently doing a couple of things. I am doing a Project Pan series, which is a couple of videos below, where I basically take all of my old makeup and I just include it in a project use it up by January 2026. So if you like Project Panning, go ahead and check that video out. And I also like to buy new things as well. And honestly, I'm probably gonna end up purchasing more palettes from this company here because this is just amazing. The quality is great and I'm obsessed. I'm completely obsessed. So make sure to pay it forward today. Make sure you're kind to someone today. And make sure you have fun with your makeup products. Make sure you're using up all of your stuff instead of just buying something new. I hope you guys have a beautiful fall season. I hope you have a cozy night, a beautiful morning, whatever time it is that you guys are watching this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.